In this video, we will be talking about the psychological factors in talent development. Now, I say psychological factors and not factor. This is because given the complexity of talent development processes, it's more likely that a range of psychological factors underpin an athlete's ability to translate potential into top-class performance. This work was done by MacNamara in 2010. Hopefully, by the end of this video, we will have gone through PCDEs and Dweck's theory of mindsets. So let's start with PCDEs. Let's start with PCDEs. What does this stand for? It stands for Psychological Characteristics of Developing Excellence. The point here is long-term athlete development and facilitation of successful development over time to achieve excellence. This could be used as a framework to avoid crushing young talents. This was founded by Orlick and Partington in 1988. They found that mental preparation and attitudes were the key differences between successful and unsuccessful athletes, Olympic athletes. The characteristics of PCDEs is as follows: commitment, focus and distraction control, imagery, realistic performance evaluation, quality practice, goal setting, coping with pressure, planning and organizational skills, and lastly, self-awareness. Now, how might a coach use this? Well, this framework helps us coaches identify what skills need more attention, and in doing this will help promote long-term development of skills. If the coach started working on PCDEs from the early stages, a sporting example would be Usain Bolt, as he displays most of these characteristics. My favorite quote to use is that I trained 4 years to run 9 seconds, whereas people train for 2 months and don't see results and give up. Let's move on to Dweck's theory of mindsets. She proposed that this theory is a way to understand the effects of belief that an individual holds for the nature of intelligence. Whether or not that nature of intelligence is attributed to fixed traits or not. There are two mindsets, one being fixed and the other being growth. A person with a fixed mindset believes their qualities are set in stone, so to speak, whereas the other people with the growth mindset believe that effort/training can change their qualities and traits. As coaches, you can assume we have to try and encourage the growth mindset. As you can see in this table, the fixed mindsets tend to lead a desire to look smart, so they tend to avoid challenges, they give up easily, they see effort as fruitless or worse, they ignore useful negative feedback, and they feel threatened by the success of others. As a result, they may plateau early and achieve less than their full potential. The growth mindset. This leads to a desire to learn, so this tends to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, sees effort as the path of mastery, learn from criticism, and finds lessons and inspirations in the success of others. As a result, they reach ever higher levels of achievement. I hope you are beginning to see the patterns of these videos and can guess what will come next. In case you haven't seen it yet, we are looking at the elements in biopsychosocial model of development. This framework interacts with the biological, psychological, and social factors and considers all of them as an influence on our development. Next video will be on the social factors and will sum up the perfect storm for an athlete's development.